Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Tom here. We're getting straight back into another episode of the Sandman. It's episode 3, Dream a Little Dream of Me. So I'm looking forward to seeing where things are going now that the pace has picked up a bit. In the last episode we had Lord Morpheus going to visit the Fates to find out where the locations are of his 3 items. And of course he kept trying to ask a secondary question after his main questions and he got growled at the end, which is obviously he should know better. But anyway, so he's off on his way to find his sand or his pouch or whatever. Then he can head down to hell and get his helm. So that's kind of daunting. But it's really cool, this whole idea of that they're all family. They've all got their own realm and their own duties. The idea that all of his siblings probably knew where he was for 100 years, but no one came to help him, which that surprises me. Because, okay, they don't meddle in each other's affairs, but then once he was trapped in the waking realm, really that's sort of like, I would have thought that's free for all. You know, anyone can come down there and do the thing and help him out, which would have been really cool, but I guess it would have been a fast show because they would have come down with their almighty powers, saved him, then the show would be done. And we found out that Constantine is actually a descendant of a Constantine he knew. So it's going to be cool. So he's off to visit Constantine, try and get his items back. We'll see how that goes. Interesting at the end there, the Corinthian implied that if Dream comes after him, well, that he's going to kill him in the waking realm, and that's going to be into that. So the fact, again, that something that he's created can be so dangerous to him, that's quite daunting, really, because you're this all-powerful dude, but then if one of your rogue nightmares takes off into the waking realm, knows everything you know, and can somehow strategize and make a plan to overthrow you and kill you, well, then that's like crazy. But anyway, good show. So let's get in, see what it's all about. Dream a little dream of me. Alright. Wow, is that an old school Sierra Cosworth? It is too. I haven't seen one of those for ages. Constantine's got styles. Old school styles, but styles. She has his pouch. And what's she doing with all the powers that came with it?
Astra! I came as soon as I got your text.
He said it was an accident. Like when Mum died.
What'd you wanna?
What the fuck did you do? Summoning demons for fun. Summon us to clean up your shit.
Okay. So whatever power she's got, either before she had the pouch or now with the pouch, she's doing good with it. Okay, she might be some self-appointed sort of do-gooder. So whatever she can do, she's obviously confident in her ability. Is it a vision?
Constantine!
Morpheus.
The Sandman.
He's back and he wants his sand.
Off to work.
Okay.
I'm 280 years old, and I know.
Wow.
Constantine, we have business, you and I.
Get in line, bruv.
Get in line, bruv.
If her family is in any way royal, the answer is no. I'm done with that lot. Told the Queen. Why is she marrying? Kevin Brodie. Kevin Brodie, the footballer. He's rubbish. It's fit though. Just because a educated princess wants to marry some naff winger. Jesus fuck. Is that her?
Okay. She's an exorcist.
She sounds like that because she's been possessed by a fucking demon. Can we at least jog her first?
She's British royalty.
I love that shit. Any other ideas?
I like Constantine. She's cool.
Dialogue embarrassing.
Sorry, I've been fasting. Doesn't matter.
He's got no idea.
Dialogue Chris.
He's got the demon. Okay. Gross. Oh, shit.
You're right about the demon, wrong about the host. Tell me your name and I'll stop.
His name is Agalaeus.
Lord Morpheus.
Lord Morpheus.
Awesome.
Wonder where your helm could be.
I presume it is in hell with the demon to whom it was traded.
Agalaeus.
Wait!
I'll tell you where your helm is. Just don't send me back.
Innocentium Agalaeus.
I command you!
Dream of the others command you.
Run along and fuck off back to hell.
Wow. Okay. She knows how to do the exorcisms, but she doesn't have respect for the rules.
You have no idea what you have done.
I've just tripled my fee.
Yeah, she doesn't understand the bigger picture of things. She's a cool character, but she's got a bit to learn, a bit of respect.
Ruby's owner
is coming for it, and you're the one who stole it from me.
Oh, that part was real. He actually did steal it.
That's where it is.
Alright, he's got no cause to believe it.
The ruby once belonged to a rival of Alistair Crowley called Roderick Burgess. My father was Roderick Burgess.
Your father was a cunt who wanted me to abort you.
You want me to give you the ruby? Then you tell me everything.
This is an interesting dynamic, seeing their relationship. I wonder if he becomes someone of significance.
Doctors are on their way to pick up the princess.
Your new man is not unfit.
It's not even a man. He's endless.
Wicked. So she knows who he is, knows a bit about them, and she still just disobeyed the rules, or disobeyed his command.
It's good to have you back, my lord.
My gran used to tell me stories about you lot.
I've known your family for centuries. Something of mine came into your possession. Because without it, my realm will cease to exist, and if dreams disappear, then so will humanity.
Or does this approach generally work for you? You just turn up and order people about?
Yes.
Her character's cool.
Is that not your raven?
Oh, he didn't want a raven.
My gran said Dreamer is at a raven.
Tell me your name.
It's, Matthew, sir.
This is cool. Talking raven.
If I need assistance,
You do, actually. She's getting away, sir.
The only reason I stole the tools was because I thought they'd help us. I hid the ruby and traded the others for this.
The amulet of protection. Even if I told you where it was, it wouldn't do any good. I've altered it. It only works for me now.
Wow.
But maybe we shouldn't give away a jewel that makes dreams come true when we could use it to dream of a world without the Sandman.
Wow, okay. This guy's not stupid.
Start again.
Everybody's so corrupt.
A couple hours ago, I apparently died in my sleep, and now I'm a bird.
yes.
Look, let me at least help you find this woman. If she's asleep,
If she is asleep, then I know exactly where to find her.
Oh, that's a nightmare and a half. Is it a nightmare or a memory? Or is it both? He's going to be there, right?
For fuck's sake. How did you find me?
Because he's dreaming of the endless, that's how?
But it wasn't only a dream, was it?
It was a memory, right.
No wonder you do not sleep.
You seem pretty attached to your sand.
It's not just an object, it's a part of me. It was stolen by another magic user called Burgess.
Everyone used to say he was a fake. Said he had the devil locked up in his basement. How the fuck did you...
Yeah, now she's clicked. That's where he was, that's where he disappeared to.
Were you down there? All this time?
Is this you?
I know where your sand is.
I've missed you, Mother. You tell me to make a wish and a pony would appear in the garden. I should never have stolen it from you. You did what you had to do to keep us both alive, and I'm just glad I can return the favor.
By using the ruby himself.
If you give me the ruby. I told you I fixed it. The only reason those people got hurt the last time was...
You killed them. It's you I'm trying to save.
What are you doing?
Protecting my son. You won't need the ruby.
Well, he's a bad guy.
Rachel Moody.
Does she deal in magic as well?
God, no.
And yet, you left the sand with her.
Sort of left it. And her. Because it never ends well, does it?
Love? No. I suppose it doesn't.
It's been 6 months. Maybe...
If she thought it was just like normal sand, she'd have flushed it. Biffed it or something.
That's weird. I shouldn't even ask who it is. She's going to slam the door in my face like I'm about to do with you. Right now. You look well.
You look well. Do you want to come in?
Wow, she's cool.
Properly.
If I were Joanna Constantine, I'd be up there cutting a deal with Rachel, then cut the dream sand with real sand and sell it to the highest bidder. Whatever they're doing up there, they're not thinking about you.
He was right about that.
You have a lot to apologise for.
Oh, she's like madly in love with her.
But they all told me to just get over you. Because you're a selfish coward who ruins everything she touches.
Okay, wake up. It was the sound.
Rach? Joe?
That's interesting.
Joe? We've had such a wonderful dream.
It was not meant for humans.
Now the sand destroyed her. Too much power.
We can go. The sand was the only thing keeping her alive.
If it wasn't for your sand, she wouldn't be like this.
I'm not the one who left her with it.
Good point.
What is wrong with you? But we're all just Roderick Burgess to you. What's the point of you?
Restore balance to the entire world. That's the point of him. You can give her a dream.
I'm so sorry. I should never have left it with you.
Yeah, he can give her a dream of death or sleep or eternal sleep, whatever. Nice, giving her the dream. His loyal buddy, not bad. From a swindler human to a loyal raven.
This kept me alive for 116 years so far.
Yeah, I was wondering how she was the same with all, of course.
You alive forever?
She's trying to save him from being evil. Wonder if it means she deteriorates back to where she would be at 116.
I'm sorry, I was such a shit mom.
Yeah, wow.
No. Take it.
It's too late now, love.
She's trying to save his soul.
What did you do to her?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
You've got cameras. Check the cameras, you fool. Okay, yeah, it didn't save his soul. It's turned him angry now because he just lost his
Why
mum.
don't you just let me go? You'll only be hurting yourself. I'm sorry.
This guy's so cool. Oh, shit. Oh, I see how it works. Anyone that tries to hurt him, because that's what happened with Corinthian. She was hoping to save his soul with her kindness, but no, he's just angry. He's going to go after the ruby and try and make a world where his mum comes back, right? Hard out.
Don't you fucking move!
Oh, shit. He was already a bad egg when it came to the ruby. Now he's like, can't get hurt as well as he's going for the ruby. I thought Corinthian was bad news. This guy's worse.
It's too cold for you to be out here without a coat.
Here we go. The ultimate team up. You could just snatch the ruby off him.
No, I don't mind the cold. The only thing that matters to me is that you get to where you're going. Thank you. Thank you.
This Corinthian has had some time on Earth to figure everything out, track people down. He's so many steps ahead of Morpheus.
She died in peace.
You know, she was actually a good person. They're not all like me and Roderick Burgess.
You're not Roderick Burgess.
Got an ally. Awesome. And she's pretty powerful.
His name is Matthew, but he is
Look
not.
after him, Matthew. He needs it.
Constantine! That nightmare won't trouble you anymore.
Wicked.
That was nice what you did up there.
Don't ever spy on me again.
If I were spying on you, you'd never know it. So what's our next move? Where are we going?
To hell.
Hell.
Hell. I'm gonna go out on a limb, which is something birds actually do, but I don't get a sense that you're listening, so fuck it. Let's go to hell.
Alright, that was a really cool episode. I love the dynamics with these different characters coming in. So Matthew, obviously, he's going to be pretty cool. I love the way that he's got that. He's sort of persistent but subtle and a little bit short and cheeky and all the rest of it. I love that kind of character in different shows. You know, they're always sort of dependable, but they have that sort of comic aspect to their character as well. Loved Constantine's character. She's tough, she's confident, and she's a bit quirky. I love her sort of bit of sass that she has in the way that she's talking to everyone and everything. Again, interesting that they managed to have that little emotional sad bit in there with Constantine and her partner, or ex-partner, ex-girlfriend. Obviously, the girl was completely in love with her. And I guess that dream part that we saw in the beginning when she first went into the apartment was obviously what the other girl had actually thought or been through. And then, of course, having the sand and the influence and all that. So, yeah, love the show, though. It's really, really cool the way it's done. The casting's excellent. I love the characters and the way that they're playing them. And, the show's moving pretty quick. So he's got a sand back already. He's going to go to hell. I wonder if that means he gets his helm in the whole next episode and then that part's done. But I guess the other part was John Burgess. He's a warrior. So obviously when he was a kid and kept seeing the ruby and making all his dreams come true at his birthdays, over time he figured out what it was about. That's why he stole the ruby and then mastered it and was able to change it. Ethel tried to save his soul and keep him kind and convince him he didn't need the ruby by sacrificing herself, but then he got to see his mum just completely disintegrate and made him sad and angry all at the same time, which makes him now think even more about getting the ruby and dreaming of a world without the Sandman and all this other kind of stuff. Watching that amulet of protection or whatever it is work is crazy too. It's like he doesn't even have to think. Just anyone tries to harm him, he's protected and they just get obliterated. And that comes back into that previous episode where she actually said to Corinthian, you're going to regret this. And then that's all she said. And next thing, Corinthian was back into the dreaming. So kind of scary and grunty all at the same time. Where did the amulet of protection come from? Corinthian, he's always there everywhere, isn't he? He's had time. He's obviously been walking around for over 116 years since Morpheus was first captured. So he's had time to figure things out and track people down. But he's just everywhere, which is a worry. And he's just got this slimy way about him of being able to befriend people and get their trust. So, I mean, that's a pretty epically powerful evil team-up, isn't it? If you get John that knows how to use the ruby, he's got the amulet of protection, then you've got Corinthian that can guide him everywhere as well. I think we're in for a hell of the next few episodes. So anyway, guys, I really enjoyed this one. What did you guys think? As usual, guys, please give this a like for me. Share it around, all that kind of thing really helps the channel grow and I can keep making more of this content. But for now, that's going to be it for me. I'm out. So until the next one, take it easy.